Okay?
Yeah.
I'll let her know that if there was any contact with you, it's going to stop.
Okay.
And it's got to go both ways, though. Okay?
Yeah, I'm done. But
All right.
but I've been done.
that's-
That's already started on my end.
Okay.
Can I file a criminal harassment complaint about her?
It'll be a same warning to her on the same file.
Perfect.
So I'll give
Then
you the same warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give me a file number on that?
I don't have it with me. Is your phone number...
Yeah.
Once
she
you're
gave
done
you.
with your recording, then I'll get your phone number,
Yeah.
and then...
What she gave you, obviously.
And then I'll give you a call back,
Perfect.
and I'll let you know
Excellent.
what the file number is.
Yeah. Excellent.
So in that, I'll document the fact that she called, I came and talked to you.
Okay.
You asked me to tell her to stop. I told her to
Perfect.
stop, and then it should be no more contact between
Perfect.
everybody.
Then
Excellent.
you actually
Excellent.
should be doing the same thing with Svetlana Rilkoff. Because
Yes.
right? So,
Yeah. Can you do that with Svetlana Rilkoff?
So I am here to discuss Jolene and
Okay.
Jolene alone at this
Perfect.
point. So,
Yeah.
and so
Okay.
how do we make those next steps then?
So-
we can,
Tomorrow morning,
yeah.
regular business hours, if you want to even come by with like printouts of the contact from her.
No, that's already have in your office.
Okay, but
They already have it, so then it's already on file?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Been 5 months of documenting it actually.
Okay.
So it's getting a little frustrating.
Yeah, okay. All right, but that's all.
Monty
I'm here.
Taylor has it. Actually, they just recently blocked me. Monty Taylor just blocked me, as well as the city, because the city is Svetlana Rilkoff is the former sister-in-law of the mayor. So Mayor Maria McFadden. Yeah,
Okay.
they used to be our pastors. My wife used to be director in New Life Church.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Sure.
And James works for the RCMP. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a chaplain there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Problems, right? Problematic. When they're Svetlana Rilkoff's running an illegal drug trafficking operation.
Okay.
Yeah. That the clone RCMP are investigating.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave that up to them then.
Yeah.
If they're investigating already, I'll leave it up to
But
them.
Dave, I think it's a way for there to, it sounds like there's a way for there to be a ceasefire of just like stop.
I've already called the ceasefire,
I know-
Don. If
I
you,
know
you
you're
know,
not-
I'm not even doing
I
anything.
know you're not
So-
actively on social media, but the amount of stuff that's getting
Yeah,
posted.
I'm not even posting anything. I'm not even on social media. I just got back on because the RCMP told me back in May to get off of it.
It's
so-
it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
It's
so-
horrible stuff.
Anyways, this happened in May. The RCMP told me to get off. Donna said either you're getting off or you're getting out of the house. So I said fine. I hadn't even been talking about these people who started to harass me.
Yeah.
So I hadn't even mentioned it. It wasn't even the thing that we were doing. We were doing a whistleblower space talking about I was interviewing whistleblowers across Canada. I was
Okay.
like
Yeah.
moderately famous, I guess. And then this happened and I was like, what the fuck is this going on here?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden this just when I said to Donna though back in May when I got off X, because I was told if you get off X, this is gonna ramp up, and I was like, well, my wife told me to get off. It's like I have to put away a 5,000 follower account, which is huge. It took me 2 years to build it up, and this whole whistleblowing concept, and we were making headway. And this person said to me, well, if you got off X, this is going to ramp up. And I said, well, I got to save my marriage. So, and then over the next 5 months, it ramped up until yesterday. So you came at a perfect time. And then Jolene entered into the foray 3 weeks ago. And she keeps saying, I have nothing to do with anything. I have nothing to do with anything. Michael Martinez, who's like the centerpiece of this whole thing, and harassment, who is the fiance of Svetlana Rilkoff, well, he paid her to work for her in this whole case. So it's like you can't, I mean, everyone is lying on that side because they know they're fucked. And I had no idea that they were running a criminal organization, actually. It was Michael Martinez who told me that he decided to rat out Svetlana. And so I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I just want Svetlana and this other guy, Danny Keith Martin, to shut the fuck up about me on social media. Yeah. Calling me a fucking sextortionist, criminal harasser. It's fucked right up. Yeah. If you read the post that Svetlana made yesterday, you'd just cringe. So it's you have stepped into a fucking bee's nest with the most insignificant of all the people, Jolene. And that's probably because she has a relationship with the police. People believe her. She's a PI, and she's a fucking loser. I've dealt with her for 3 weeks, and I'm like, look, I used to be a fraud and corruption investigator, member of the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners for the better part of the last 10 years. Yeah. Whole other story. I actually started working for the RCMP in 2014, 2015, actually. Whole other story. Yeah. And that's how I got the start in it, because I used to be a professional geologist. Yeah. I realized there's no money in it, and most of the people are scumbags anyways in the business of mining and oil and gas. So it was like everybody was doing a fraud, right? So I thought, fuck this, I'm out of it. And besides, no one wanted to pay you to find out if they were fraudulent because no one wanted to believe it anyways. So, anyways,
All right.
thanks for coming.
So,
Great
yeah.
to meet you.
Yeah. And so
Do the
I'll
file
email
thing.
her.
Yeah,
I'll give you a call.
yeah. Do the reverse thing. That'd
Yeah.
be perfect.
So and then we're good.
Promise I won't even publish this on social media. Actually,
Okay.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
That
All
would
right.
be great, Dave.
that
Yeah,
wasn't
and
my
then,
plan anyways, because I was fearful that this would end up in a
Yes.
goddamn arrest.
No. And that's
Yeah.
how that warning people first, give them the opportunity to stop. That's how the best way to do it, I think. Anyways. So
Yeah.
that's how I like to do
Yeah,
it.
and I was stopped, hours ago. So it's funny
So-
that you did come by,
so-
and she's hilarious.
Tomorrow,
Just a douche.
you're going to print off a bunch of stuff.
And go give it.
Yeah.
And you're going to take it in and
Yeah.
deal specifically with Svetlana.
Do you
Yeah,
already
I
have
am.
a file going with this Svetlana?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
2.
So get that file number. Do you have
Yeah,
it?
I do.
Okay, yeah, get that file number, bring
bring it
all
in.
the documentation, and pass it off to whoever
Yeah.
the investigator was, and they can add it to the file.
You do realize that my wife has been doing this multiple times. I realize how useless your department is over here and how corrupted, but that's a whole other story, so I don't even bother to go over anymore. I just send emails. But she's gone over a bunch of times. You know what they've said to her about this criminal harassment that we're getting that's like legit?
Sure.
Freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech, Mr. Stewart, Constable Stewart. Freedom of speech.
Okay.
And no, the next thing is, we can't identify who Hungry Trucker is. Even though Hungry Trucker got an ID, a military ID on him with saying that he's Danny Keith Martin on X. And I'm like, so you're telling me that you won't investigate or even call Danny Keith Martin to tell him stop. By the way, Danny Keith Martin's an informant for the Calgary Police because he told me that. That's a whole other story. But that's why they're not touching him, because he also informs for the RCMP as well in Calgary. So it's a complex matter. But Danny Keith Martin's at the center of it. And Danny Keith Martin actually works as a PI with Jolene, and he's not even registered. So it's
Danny Keith Martin, just
Yeah.
take a break, is posting pictures of Dave and myself that have been AI adapted with
me
Svetlana-
sucking a big cock.
with Svetlana's
Great big cock about this long, about
ex-husband's-
this wide. I'm doing this with it.
And he keeps tagging at Selkirk
And that's
College in
Gangster
it.
Mike's cock, Michael Martinez's cock, the one who hired Jolene.
He keeps tagging Selkirk College and things. We've had to block him from our Facebook page. We've had to block him.
12 emails a day for
They
about
were
3 weeks now.
They're
emailing
posting
my
our
president.
pictures of our house.
Oh, they posted a picture of her house saying, Danny Martin posted a picture of her house. Or had to get it removed from Google. Because he posted a picture of her house, sent it to a blogger, with my house address saying, Dave, coming to see you soon. The blogger sent it to me and he said, take that to the RCMP right fucking now. So I took it over to the RCMP right now, May 13th, right down, May 13th, May 15th of 2025. And the RCMP just went, yeah. And that other guy over there that we talked to, I forget what his name, but he was daft. It was scary daft.
So I think ultimately you're just looking for there to be some reciprocity in this whole thing, right? So if they're doing this to you and you're not really posting stuff on social media.
I'm not posting anything, not causing this thing. This post yesterday was out of the fucking blue.
Yeah. Okay.
Then there needs to be.
I'm not even on Facebook. It was
there
posted on
needs-
Facebook.
There needs to be a ceasefire.
I had 20 people send it to me yesterday.
And yeah, you're right.
Because
then
yesterday it
that's
was
what
our
I'll-
address and his phone number that was
So-
posted.
And with Jolene, that's what I'm going to try to broker is
Yeah.
a ceasefire between you both. So
Yeah.
you both
It's
get
it's
to
minor.
stop.
It's so minor with Jolene. Just go. It's
I
like so minor with
understand
Jolene. The other thing, like what this post caused yesterday, just as an example by Svetlana, was she incited violence basically and harassment. So the first was by Lucas Robinson. He's one of the guys up at the ostrich protest. He calls me yesterday morning, just right after this post. Turns out he's likely sleeping with Katie, who owns the ostrich farm. I'm not involved in the protests up there, so just to be clear.
Yeah.
But this nutbar calls me, and he's calling me to give me gears based on the Svetlana post. And the moron is so fucking stupid. He posted under Svetlana's post that he goes, I drive by Castlegar all the time. I'm going to see Mr. Drover. I'm like, what the fuck? So when he emailed me, texted me, he called me first, and I was like, who the fuck is this Lucas Johnson, Robinson guy? And I'm like, is this a guy responding to the fucking Svetlana's post to call me with my phone number? I get a text message from Lucas Robinson saying, is this the Dave at First Street, Castlegar? Well, that's exactly what she said. He's on First Street, Castlegar. I wrote him back and I said, are you talking about this Facebook post here? Because if you are, this is going to be a very bad day for you. Then he started calling me a motherfucker and all this other stuff. Then when I investigated who he was, I didn't know who the fuck he was. He's one of the senior guys up at the Ostrich Place. A complete fucking nutbar. And he's dating Katie now. It looks to be like they're having a fucking affair. And then he says to me, go to the police, go to the RCMP. They'll tell you who I am. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Are you a fucking rat narc? Or like, are you working for the RCMP? Are you an infiltrator? What the fuck are you? But I said, you little bitch, come to my house. I said, if you come to my house, it'll go very bad for you. In fact, we got a 911 over there that if we call 911, you guys just dispatch. Like, did you not see that on the fucking file? And that's a special paper. Like this, I mean, oh, and tonight, just as Jolene and I were texting, I get this fucking drunk Indian calling me with a no caller ID. I thought it was my fucking mom because she's the only person that calls me. There's 2 people that call me with no caller ID. Yeah. You fuckers and my mom. So I was like, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. So I usually got fucking trauma when my mom calls, right? So, anyways, I get the fucking call and this drunk Indian on there. She's like, oh, just. Svetlana, eh? She goes, first of all, she said, is this Dave? Oh, yeah, Svetlana, eh? And I said, I'm recording you right now, you drunk fuck. And, doof, I should have let it go.
No, I think you're probably better that you didn't. You know?
Yeah.
You're probably smarter to hang up on whoever it was. But
so, I mean, that's twice. Yeah. A lot of people tell me, like, Dave, don't worry about it. No one's going to call you. I'm like, okay, now we got twice. So, and I mean, and this Lucas, he's like, if you go up there, he's the guy holding hands, praying, all this other fucking shit up there. And I was just fucking amazed that Lucas would do that. And then there's a video of him yesterday afternoon saying, hey, we got to stop attacking each other. I'm like, somebody sent it to me because they saw the post with Lucas on there and they're like, are you fucking, this guy's in fucking sane. This guy's totally in fucking sane. So anyways.
All right.
That's it. That's all. Okay. It's a long, windy story. I'm sure this is not what you wanted to hear tonight. It's not what I wanted to be talking about.
I get the frustration.
I'm glad you came because at least we had the conversation. You could take it back, write a few notes, and this when you hear it around the office, because Monty Taylor, again, he knows everything, and he knows everything because of the James connection and Maria and all that stuff. It's a complicated mess.
You know, I've been here for 4.5 years now, and to be honest, I've never heard of any of this. I'm being 100% honest.
That's interesting.
I've never heard about any of this.
So. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You haven't heard about...
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you haven't heard about the CRCC complaints I filed about Jason Olney?
No.
Misconduct?
No.
Abbott?
No.
No. Brett Turner?
No. Like I said, I didn't know Brett. He was long gone before I even got here.
Jason Olney still here?
I know. No.
Yeah, they got rid of him too.
No, he transferred out.
Yeah, though they got rid of him because I was after him hard.
I don't think they got rid of him.
He was
anyways.
So he came. So when I filed my complaint against Brett Turner in 2018, that caused when he got served at two days.
I'm just gonna like you can't just expect